Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Near here today, and I know I'm back with another video, and today I'm just gonna be telling you a story. If you can't tell, I'm stalling right now. I just need something to make a video on. But today I'm going to be telling you about a huge teacher freak out, and this is better than the one that I told you about. And the reason why I didn't tell this story earlier is because it didn't happen all that long ago. It happened in January of this year, technically 2017. Unless you're viewing this in 2018, then it's a year ago for you, but it happened in 2017. Just to put this in hindsight, this was supposed to be like my last video of 2017. Just I took too long to edit it, lol. And we had a substitute teacher. Now with a substitute teacher, you usually just mess around. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of like a very laid back period, you know, you don't do much. So this happened in my first period, and let me just tell you a little bit about my first period. There was one time where this kid took my phone just before class started, and I chased him around the room, and then I slide tackled him. It was really funny, but it just kind of gives you I guess a picture of what we were really like. And it was a really fun class to be in. So you already know that knowing that there was a sub, we were going to mess around really badly. And yeah, we got a really hilarious reaction out of our substitute teacher. So let's get right into this. So it was in January, obviously. And like I said, we had a substitute teacher. Our other teacher had something to do, doctor's point, I don't know. But we're going to give a name for this teacher. His name's going to be, how about Mr. Parker? Now Mr. Parker is an older man. He was an older man, and to be honest, I actually really liked the sub. He was actually a very nice guy. I had him in the past, and he wasn't too bad. When we were supposed to do something, we did the exact opposite. We absolutely messed around. It was hilarious. The whole class we really just didn't care. But my friend Vids with Jam was really messing up. He was, well, not messing up. He was intentionally messing up. We all know. But he was having a very great time messing around. And let's just say that Mr. Parker was getting very mad. Jami, or Vids with Jam, I'm just gonna call him Jami, whatever, doesn't matter. He starts messing around, and Mr. Parker is like, Jami, can you please sit down, please? Can you stop? And Jami is, he'll listen for about 5 minutes, and then he'll go back to what he's doing. But in this case, he didn't. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, this is in language arts, so we had this little 30 minutes of reading or whatever, and basically in that time, everybody just grabbed laptops and we just started playing memes on our computer, just to mess around, you know. It's kind of funny. And I remember there was this one thing we would always play whenever we had a substitute, and if you don't know, it was the Mask Off really on the Molly and Percocets edition. If you don't know what that is, there'll be a video starting right now.
Yo, purple sex, Molly purple sex. Purple sex, Molly purple sex. Purple sex, Molly purple sex. Represent, gotta represent.
So, I mean, that's a very dead meme, but at the time, that was hilarious. So, we would always just blast that if we had a substitute, and usually the substitute would get really mad. I remember one time, we had this one substitute and we were playing that really pissed, and it was the funniest thing because some of her facial expressions were actually hilarious. But getting back to the story, Mr. Parker was getting a bit more angry, and he started maybe raising his voice a little, you know, maybe hitting tables a little bit. And also he took his laptop and smacked somebody with it. I'm just joking, that never happened. Jami is making jokes, being overall annoying. And what Mr. Davis does is he's sitting down, he stands up, he walks over to Jami, and he says, Jami, stand up. Jami stands up. Mr. Parker, he grabs him, lifts him up, and throws him into the roof. Okay, again, that didn't actually happen. Just imagine if it happened. We'd have absolute clickbait over here. I would have 1 million subscribers and 1 billion views. But we're just messing around the whole time. You know, it was, to be honest, it was actually a really fun class. But as we're messing around, we had to do this like a little journal entry. And yeah, we weren't having any of that. But Mr. Parker was like, okay, so can you guys just write about this and then blah blah blah. 2 of my friends, I don't even know what to call it, but one of them slaps the other's desk, and then the other one slaps the other one's desk, and then they just go back and forth. And then Mr. Parker's like, he literally says, enough, and then he walks over to them. He slaps on one's desk. He like literally hits the other, like one of their desks, and he goes, knock it off. Slaps the other desk, and he goes, knock it off. He walks around to other people that he thought were quote unquote messing around, and he slaps on their desk and goes, knock it off. And then he keeps on going around, and then he gets to Jommy's desk, and he goes, knock it off. And at this point, all I can say is this was like the funniest thing I had ever seen, considering that this this old guy was walking around hitting people's desks and yelling at him. It was literally the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. After that, he like calmed down, and then everybody was just silent. We literally we just witnessed a grown man yelling at us, slapping on people's desks. After all that, he wrote down some names. You know, your boy wasn't doing much, so I didn't get in trouble. I went off to second period. The day went on, but then the next day, okay, our teacher comes back, and she's really pissed. Like, I mean, really, really pissed. So, what happens? Start of first period. She walks in. She slams the door. Okay, so I'm literally editing this, and I legit say I'm gonna go take a piss, and for like the next minute, it's just silence. I thought it was kind of funny because I'm literally just upstairs peeing. So yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. But enjoy the rest of the video. So like I said, the next day, teacher comes back, and she's not very happy. So she slams the door. She walks in. She's like, she takes a deep breath, and then she's like, do you guys find this funny? Do you find it funny? And then after that, she takes a chair and she starts beating everybody with it. She locks the door. She just starts beating everybody with it. I was absolutely amazed by what was happening. I took my phone out, and she's like, "You find that funny, Neo? You find that funny?" And then I get 10 smacks on my head. She takes my phone. Okay, yeah, obviously none of this actually happened. No, she slammed the door. She breathed in. And then she started yelling at us. She was like, "You guys think this is funny? Oh my gosh, I cannot." And basically, Jommy and a couple of other people got into quite a bit of trouble. You know, your boy didn't get in trouble. Kind of funny because Jommy had to call his mom and tell her what happened. And it was literally the funniest thing ever. But I think that will wrap it up for today. If you guys enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm trying to get away from commentaries. I'm trying to figure out how to do like live recordings and be able to hear what other people are saying, whatever, you know what I mean. And I might have figured out how I can record CSGO videos. I'm actually going to test this right after I'm done recording this. But like I said, if you guys enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I said that really fast. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.